on the ground there in Salem.
She just got up to Salem, New Hampshire. We've been watching live pictures there as police converge on a storage building there. Leanna, what do you see?
Yeah, well, Patrice, right now we're about 80 miles north of Providence, 35 miles of Brookline, where that MIT professor was shot and killed. And we're learning through our NBC 10 sources that police are now connecting those two incidents. And what we're seeing here is the intensifying of those two investigations. If you look behind me, you'll see that there's a pretty significant law enforcement presence here. And from our aerial view from the sky, we know that there are multiple different jurisdictions here. So in addition to Salem police, we're also seeing members of the Providence Police Department as well. Federal agencies, they've brought us back a few feet, about a quarter of a mile from where the main investigation seems to be centered. So there isn't much we can see as far as what exactly is happening past that police line. But we do know that there is something seriously intensifying as far as the manhunt for the person that opened fire at Brown University last Saturday afternoon. Again, we know that they've been here for at least an hour thus far. There are a lot of people here as far as the media circus, but also residents here who are trying to figure out what exactly is happening as well. We are told that there's a public information officer on scene, so we're hoping at some point we're going to get some information. We know that Dan and Brian have been standing by in Providence for some type of update from the press conference. Until that happens and until this happens, what we see here is exactly what we know, that there is a pretty large investigation happening in Salem, New Hampshire. As you mentioned, it is focused on this extra space storage facility. It's hard to see exactly how, what people are doing up there as far as what kind of evidence they're looking at or who exactly they're looking for. But as we've confirmed earlier today, we've been able to kind of figure out through our NBC 10 sources again that the person of interest in the Brown University shooting has been identified. That means that they know who he is. We are trying to figure out exactly what's happening as far as whether or not there's some type of confrontation or whether or not the person is actually here at the storage facility. We know that there's been reports of a vehicle that's been connected to both locations. So again, more questions than answers, but I'll do my best to give you guys what you need.
And Leanna, I'm curious too. I know I'm not super familiar with Salem, New Hampshire, and I'm guessing you aren't either, but do you have any idea of how far you are from that storage facility right now?
Yeah, so we'll have our camera guy, Scott. If we pan over to show that storage facility from where we are standing, it has to be at least, no more than 500 feet. Okay. Essentially from where we're standing as far as the entrance of in and of itself. The police line goes back a little bit farther than that, but again, this storage facility can't be more than about 500 feet from where we're standing.
And this is really a mixture of commercial area and residential. So there are houses around there?
Yes, so we are seeing some houses, but this also seems like a main kind of business district, kind of like a city center as far as Salem is concerned. The actual parking lot that they have most of the media set up in is a Pep Boys. Next to that is an IHOP. Across the street from that is a CVS and then an AutoZone. So all surrounding this area is a kind of a commercial district. This is probably where most people in Salem come to do their day-to-day errands. And now that place that, is home for them, the place that they just go to, pick up a quick groceries, grab some pancakes, is now the center of this major police investigation.
And Leanna, when we were talking with Dan earlier, he mentioned that viewers from the Salem area were contacting him, telling them, if you're outside, watch out for someone suspicious walking around. Once you arrived there in talking with officers, were they at all issuing any precautions, like watch out for a potential suspect who could be walking around? What are police saying to the media?
Yeah, we are actually, there's an officer right here that's been essentially just trying to direct traffic, making sure that there's a path clear in case any first responder vehicles need to pass through. Besides that, we haven't received much communication from them telling us whether to either stay back, stay close. I know that prior to us arriving, the line in which media was being told to stay in was a lot closer to the scene, so you could maybe see a bit more as far as what the investigation here was looking like. Now we've been pushed back, so the visual just are what we're seeing here from where we're standing isn't much as far as what's happening inside that building, what exactly what's the manpower look like over there. So it's a bit far, but we are still seeing the fact that there's a big investigation here.
So there's a big investigation at that storage building, but then you have all these businesses and homes. Have they been evacuated? Are those businesses still open?
Businesses are definitely still open from what we're seeing, and there are also a number of just residents that are showing up here as well. The curiosity has definitely gathered a lot of folks here just to see what exactly is going on. I guess because of everything that's been, as we've been following the story and as big as it's gotten just kind of across the country, across the world, it's now reached Salem, New Hampshire, and the residents here have definitely showed up just trying to look and see, okay, what exactly is happening in my town.
And Leanna, too, I know that the officers primarily are setting up a perimeter and kind of blocking off the area. Have you seen any officers that appear, you know, with flashlights, look like they're looking through that neighborhood that you're near at all?
Unfortunately, I haven't seen any of that as of yet. Again, because we're so far back, all we're really seeing are the police cars that are blocking whatever investigation is actually happening 500 feet away. So from what we're seeing right now, it's mainly just the police line, but I haven't been able to see any officers, you know, coming and going, putting up flashlights, opening car doors, looking into cars. All of that is happening much farther up.
And this is really right off the interstate. I've gone up there many times. I have relatives that live up there. What was that like? How far off the highway is this?
Extremely close. As soon as you get off the highway, you kind of turn onto this main road, and then from there you see the Pep Boys, you see this main city center. This essentially is the first greeting you get when you're entering Salem. So as soon as you get off the highway and you're entering the city, this is what you're seeing. You see all the businesses, and then you see all of the red and blue lights from the officers.
All right, Leanna Faulk on scene for us in Salem, New Hampshire. She's going to keep gathering new information and bring it to us live. We want to switch gears now. We want to turn to